Happy Monday, everybody. Max here with your daily fix of gaming news. Coming up, we know one song that will not be on the GTA 6 soundtrack, and its singer went public with Rockstar Games' Lowball effort to license it. Meanwhile, a Baldur's Gate 3 modder may have just opened the doors to endless fan-made campaigns, and it looks like Sony may finally actually reveal that long-rumored PS5 Pro first thing tomorrow morning. Let's get into it. This weekend, an actual Rockstar had some strong words for Rockstar Games following a lowball offer to license his music for use in Grand Theft Auto 6. Martin Ware, one of the founding members of the synth-pop band Heaven 17, basically confirmed that their 1983 hit Temptation would not be hitting the airwaves in Leonida. In a tweet, Ware revealed, quote, "I was recently contacted by my publishers on behalf of Rockstar Games regarding the possibility of using Temptation on the new Grand Theft Auto 6. Naturally excited about the immense wealth that was about to head my way, I scrolled to the bottom of the email regarding the offer. It was $7,500 for a buyout of any future royalties from the game forever. To put this in context, Grand Theft Auto 6 grossed, wait for it, $8.6 billion. But think of the exposure. Go fuck yourself." End quote. Okay, so the numbers have been fudged a little bit here. In a later tweet, Ware clarified the offer was $7,500 for each of the writers of Temptation, so $22,500 total, because there's 3 of them, a figure that Ware still claimed was utterly unacceptable. As for the $8.6 billion that GTA 6 has grossed, well, it's not out yet, so I'm guessing he means GTA 5. Rockstar's parent company Take-Two hasn't actually given any hard numbers on how much money it's earned, but that's what it says in the Wikipedia. But considering it's the second best-selling game of all time with over 200 million copies sold, not counting the revenue that GTA Online has generated on top of that over the last decade and change, I'd be willing to bet that it's made way more than $8.6 billion, and I'd be willing to guess that GTA 6 is probably going to follow suit. So it's kind of understandable that this dude would want a little bit more money from Rockstar. But still, as you'd expect, some people took the side of Rockstar Games, saying that $7,500 was better than nothing and that Ware should enjoy the fact that his song is included in what's possibly going to be the biggest video game in history. But Ware countered saying, quote, "For those claiming H17 should have accepted the extremely low offer for buyout for Temptation in GTA 6, claiming increased exposure, an extra 1 million streams generates each writer a pitiful $1,000 each," which really is a whole other can of worms regarding the current business practices in the music industry, which we don't really need to get into right now. It's also worth noting that Martin Ware was one of the founding members of another better-known synth-pop band, the Human League, but he left that band to found Heaven 17 before the Human League found mainstream success with hits like Keep Feeling Fascination and Love Action, which GTA fans heard on the radio plenty in Vice City and Vice City Stories. So curious how much money the other members of Human League have made off of Rockstar. Anyway, what do you think about this? Is Rockstar lowballing or is Martin Ware playing hardball? Let me know in the comments below. One of the highlights of Baldur's Gate 3's most recent patch is official mod support, which allows players to pull assets created by the game developer Larian and create custom content with them. There are some limitations, of course, but maybe not for long. A new fan-created mod unlocks the full developer toolkit, which may lead to some ambitious new fan-made creations in-game. Posted on Nexus Mods and spotted by Games Radar, the BG3 Toolkit Unlocked mod by Siegfried, quote, "unlocks all features and write permissions for the BG3 Toolkit, including level editing, save editing, and more." This bypasses Larian's pre-approved list of modding features and basically blows down the doors for other modders to start creating custom D&D campaigns using the existing systems and assets. We've seen some incredible fan-made mods in other big RPGs like the recent Fallout London expansion for Fallout 4 or the Forgotten City mod for Skyrim that was so successful it got completely remade as a standalone game, so hopefully we get to see some similar stuff coming out of Baldur's Gate 3. And finally, we've been hearing rumors about a PlayStation 5 Pro for months, if not years, and it sounds like Sony may finally be ready to pull back the curtain on this friggin' thing already. This announcement was posted on the official PlayStation Twitter this morning. Quote, "Tune in tomorrow for a PlayStation 5 technical presentation hosted by Mark Cerny. The 9-minute stream begins September 10th at 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. British time." Mark Cerny, if you're unfamiliar, is the architect of the PS5 as well as the PS4 and the Vita, and he also made Marble Madness when he was a teenager and Knack when some of you were probably teenagers. So hey, maybe this is a PS5 Pro, or maybe it's Knack 3. We'll have to wait and find out, and we'd love it if you could join us either way. You can catch the presentation streaming right here live on IGN, and afterwards, we'd love it if you could join us for a live episode of IGN's weekly PlayStation show Beyond. I'll be there for that. That is your gaming fix for Monday, September 9th. If you haven't yet, go check out our review of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. The general consensus here is that it's a good old-fashioned chunky video game about killing a whole bunch of stuff real loud, real violently. Having a good time with it. You should check it out if that sounds like fun to you. I will be back here tomorrow morning for the Sony post show. I will see you then. Happy Monday, everybody.